deepen my walk with you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We usually let our musicians start, but we have a real special treat. How many of you were here last night? You know what kind of a treat we're in for. We have Melissa, Felipe, and Z Egloff as our guest ministers and musicians today. I'm going to tell you more about them in just a minute, but we're just going to turn it over to them for our opening song, and then I'll greet you formally, and just relax and take this in because it's going to be pretty darn special. Melissa and Z.
Good morning.
Hey, everybody.
So this is a sing-along, as I'm sure you often do as your opening song. And you'll hear it once through, and then you'll get it. And there are echoes that you're going to do after me. It's really simple. And then we're going to actually...
And we have lyrics.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it's
All
really
right.
simple.
Are you ready to sing? You've had your coffee. You're here. You drove, so I'm hoping you're awake. All right, here we go. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. That's it. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this. Sure, stand. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this. After me, Spirit loves me. I know that. Spirit loves me. That's a fact. Yeah. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. Yeah. When I'm down, I turn to you. When I'm down, pull me through. Yeah, I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. See?
All alone, feeling broken, I don't know where to go. Got a feeling if I'm willing, Spirit's opening the door. So I'm asking, passing time till I'm crashing in a last sad gasp of confusion, and it's slow. A little knowing that won't let go. Can't ignore it, and you know I won't, cause it's growing in the open. No more hoping now. Spirit holds my soul and says you gotta let me love you now. You are worthy of this love, so why not let me love you now? You are worthy of this love. Yeah.
I surrender every little thing. I surrender. Hear me sing. Hear me sing. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this. I am worthy. I am worthy of this love. I am worthy of this love. Yes, I am worthy of this love.
Now let's see, I'm getting confused. So that's just the opening song. Okay, we're out of order. I'm out of order. Isn't that great? Good morning. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Rogue Valley in partnership with Unity of Medford. I'm Kimberly Hawkins. I'm the senior minister here. Up here with me is Reverend Stephanie Clark, who will be doing our invocation and reading. And somewhere seated is Morel Wyeth, who is a practitioner student who just did a lovely meditation for us and will be praying throughout the service. We are what we like to call a radically inclusive, spiritually progressive faith community, teaching tools to transform personal lives and help make a world that works for all. If there's anyone here for the very first time, we'd love to give you a little love. Anybody here for the first time today? No takers? Yeah, Will, right. Will was my board president when I first got here. All right. So I'm going to encourage you, if you have not already, to please turn off your cell phones or put them in airplane mode. And we're going to, let's see, is anybody else I have to introduce? Well, let's just recognize our video crew. Shannon Schnibbe, Ben Rummel, Jason Rummel, Tom Frederick on sound. We so appreciate you all. Yeah. And so I'm going to turn it back over. I'll tell you a little more about these two later. Those of you who were here last night know all you need to know about their awesomeness, right? Yeah, yeah. But they are both ordained ministers in our faith tradition and also incredible musicians. So I'm going to turn it back over to you two for now, our opening song. Oh. No, I'm sorry. See, I would use an Italian word, but some of you might understand
That's
what
all
it
right.
means.
It is a song.
They're gonna prepare us for our meditation and reading, and so after this particular song, we're not gonna clap for you outwardly, maybe inwardly, okay?
Yeah. As I say a tender yes to everything that comes to me, my heart is open, I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. I surrender. I am peace. Join me if you care to. As I say a tender yes to everything that comes to me, to everything, my heart is open, I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. I surrender. I am peace. I surrender. I surrender. I am peace.
And so, continuing in this tone that has been so beautifully established by our guest artists and speakers this day, we're turning ever more deeply inward, moving inward to the still point within, the Holy of Holies, the inner sanctum, that which cannot be touched, ruffled, violated by anything that may ever occur at the level of our human experience. We're acknowledging the one power, the one presence, the one life that is everywhere present. It is the abundant life of the divine. It is prosperity, it is success, it is love, it is joy, it is creativity, it's wholeness, it's the all in all. And I am that. And so too is everyone in the sanctuary this morning and everyone who's watching on the live stream. Each one here is a magnificent representation of the divine. Magnificent, individualized, God in action. And we are joined together on this spiritual journey of unfolding. We are right now one unit in the service of the Most High. And I speak my word for our sacred celebration this day, knowing that the Spirit, as ever, has gone ahead to prepare the way for each one here. And that means that each one hears exactly what they need to hear this morning. Each one receives exactly what they need to receive, declaring that this service is filled full with insights and revelations and new understanding and reframing and new expectancy of the good that is in store for each of us here. And I bless our performers, our singers, our speakers, Melissa and Z, and know that their sacred bond, their sacred partnership is the very ground from which they give forth this message of love and joy and abundance, knowing that this a message that is coming forth this day is a message that impacts everyone here. So we leave here changed, knowing that all sense of deficit or lack or debt or not enoughness, all of that is now being wiped out. I'm casting it out of consciousness. It's dissolving into the nothingness from whence it came. This message of the true abundant nature of everyone here is bursting forth in wondrous ways with signs following, manifestations of good in all areas of our lives. I bless it all. I name this service good, good, and very good. I give thanks for the divine outcome of our time together this morning and for the ways that the planet is changed as a result of us being together, focusing on truth. I release the word into law, and I allow it to be, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. So the reading this morning is taken from a book called The Secret to Love, Health, and Money by Rhonda Byrne. So you may have heard the name Rhonda Byrne. She made that movie, The Secret. Who's seen it? I'm sure everybody here has seen this. No? The Secret? Yes. Okay, good. Good. So it's a reading on prosperity. Prosperity is your birthright, and in every area of your life, you hold the key to more abundance than you can possibly imagine. And in fact, anytime you imagine yourself living in abundance, you are actually determining your life through the most powerful natural law, the law of attraction. The secret to abundance is the law of attraction. It is the law that determines the complete order in the universe, every moment of your life, and every single thing you experience in your life. It is a universal law, as impartial and impersonal as the law of gravity. And just like gravity, the law of attraction is always in effect. It is always happening. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, the law of attraction is forming your entire life experience. And whether you know it or not, you are the one who calls the law of attraction into action. And you do it entirely through the magnetic power of your thoughts. When you focus your thoughts on something and you hold that focus, you are in that moment summoning the thing you are thinking about with the mightiest power in the universe. Through this most powerful law, your thoughts become the things in your life. Your thoughts become things. Say this over to yourself and let it seep into your consciousness and your awareness. You are like a magnet, and you attract all of the circumstances and events of your life. When you become a magnet of wealth, you attract wealth. When you become a magnet of love, you attract love. You magnetize and receive the circumstances of wealth, health, love, relationships, your job, and every single event and experience in your life based on what you are thinking. Think positive thoughts about money, and you magnetize positive circumstances, people, and events that bring more money to you. Think negative thoughts about money, and you magnetize negative circumstances, people, and events that cause you to have a lack of money. The law of attraction is unfailingly giving you every single thing in your life based on what you are thinking. Thank you.
Up with me.
We kept Kimberly up too late last
I am
night.
in another universe, because it's different, it's different. Isn't it great that it's different? Yes, I want to do a formal intro, and yes, I want to say something. Thank you. So, it was 2015, I think, when these two were first with us, right after I came 9 years ago, and we were so enthralled. They came again, I think, in 2019, and then COVID happened, and we had you guys on the screen online, and finally we have them back with us. So these are, you can see already how multi-talented. Z is an author, and Melissa has an honorary doctorate from our denomination for her long, long, beautiful work and contributions to the New Thought musical world. They're amazing. They found each other. They told us our story last night of how they fell in love. It was beautiful, but they are not only ordained ministers of science of mind, but incredible musicians with master's degrees from Holmes Institute in consciousness studies. Z also has a master's degree in spiritual psychology. They have an online ministry called Oh My God Life. You can check them out online. They're going to have a lot of stuff on a merchandise table out here. I mean, just creative. Z has written books, and they have music, and they have magnets, and I love you. I am so glad to call you dear friends of my heart and dear friends of this community. I give you the Reverends Dr. Melissa Felipe and Reverend Z. Egloff.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Reverend Kimberly, for having us back. Yeah, it's been over 5 years, I think, since we've been here live. Those of you who were with us last night have a little bit of an advantage right now because we're going to teach you a song with some words and some moves. And those of you who were here last night know what I'm talking about. The rest of you might be terrified, but it's going to be okay. All right. So we're going to do something maybe a little different first here. So I'm going to teach you. It's a call and response. So I'm going to say something, you say something after me. And I've got moves. All right? Those of you who really like to dance can get up on the aisles if you want to. So I'm going to say, I am incredible.
Incredible.
Okay, now we want to believe what we're saying, and even if we don't really believe it, we pretend as though we do. So, I am incredible.
Incredible.
I believe you. I am powerful.
Powerful.
I am a miracle.
A miracle.
And that's true, you are. Okay, and then big finish. I am divine.
Divine.
Okay, now we're going to start combining moves because we are ninja metaphysicians like that. So, incredible, powerful.
Incredible, powerful.
Next combo, powerful, a miracle.
Powerful, a miracle.
And now we're going to put it all together. Check it out. I'll do it first. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine. There's a little bit of a cheat for this because it's one hand, two hands moving, back to one. Very metaphysical. Now here's the thing. You cannot screw this up. If you just want to be like, doing your ninja moves, your metaphysical ninja moves, that's fine. You can't screw this up, and no one's going to look sillier than me. All right. So it's always going to be call and response. I say it, you say it next, but I want to get those four in our bodies a little more. So here we go. We're going to do the final four together. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine. A little faster.
Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
And we're feeling it. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine. Yes.
I forgot to feel it until that last
well,
one.
yeah.
I'm like, duh.
Okay. I like to say there's 13 parts to this song, so that's part one. But we got time, right? No, really, just two.
So you're going to sing, and in the song you'll sing with me, but to teach it to you, I'm going to have you echo me. And there's moves with the singing, because, of course, we got to make it more, lively, keep you awake. All right. I am. Okay, this next spot is where you do a special move that exemplifies the fact that you are feeling it. You are feeling yourself, because it is true that you are made of that one stuff, and that is all you are. And so any move goes as long as it looks like and feels like you're feeling it. I am all that.
I am all that.
Yeah. I am.
I am.
Then there are three of those. I am. I am. I am. And then we do the I am all that. You will get it because there's a whole choir singing with you on the track.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? All right. Let's do this. I'm feeling the spirit today. Yeah. All around us everywhere are messages we see. How to think, how to talk, how to move, how to walk, how to live and be. They tell us that we're ugly. They tell us that we're fat. They tell us we'll feel so much better if we just buy that. But here's a little secret, here's a little clue. Those messages you see and hear have nothing to do with you. You are God's creation. You're beautiful and free. So open your ears, open your eyes, and repeat after me. Here we go. I am incredible. I am powerful. I am a miracle. I am divine. Incredible, powerful, powerful, a miracle. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
Incredible, powerful, a miracle divine. I am all that I am. I am all that. I am all that I am. I am. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Perhaps you think it's crazy. Like, what am I, insane? To call yourself a miracle. Well, isn't that just vain? But God is a serious genius. God makes no mistakes. Everything about you is divinely made. Your eyes, your face, your arms, your legs. You're a work of art. And if you don't believe me, ask your heart. Turn within. You will see it's radiant and strong. The power that created you has been there all along. Dig it. I am incredible. I am powerful. I am a miracle. I am divine. I told you couldn't mess up. Incredible, powerful, powerful, a miracle. Incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine.
Incredible, powerful, a miracle divine. I am all that I am. I am all that. I am all that I am. I am. Do it again. I am all that. I am all that I am. I am all that. I am all that. I am all that. I am all that. Oh yes, I am. I am.
Okay, here we go. Big finish. I am all that. Whew. I guess I wore out my moves last night in the concert, so I just, that's what happens. All right. So now we've established that we are incredible, powerful, a miracle, divine, which means we are worthy, which means we are worthy of all good, right? I know you've been talking about faith and abundance here this month. So we want to amp it up a notch or get specific or maybe push all your buttons. And today we want to talk about money. Yeah. Fun, right? It's a fun topic. Okay. We're gonna break it down. So when I was a kid and I would hear about money, it had a very specific connotation, right? Money, the mental equivalent, the idea of what money is, the word out there. I saw it as mostly like a corrupting influence, right? It's money. Money is the root of all evil, or the love of money is the root of all evil. Just that whole thing, and so I just thought, okay, that's what money's about. And then I discovered metaphysics, And so in metaphysics, I learned, oh, okay, consciousness is creative. So if I'm going to think about money and I think money is evil, then that's what I'm going to experience in my life, if that's what I'm overlaying over money, right? But if I say money is amazing and beautiful and love and spirit divine, then that's my experience about money, right? And that was great. I really liked that idea because it empowered me and allowed me to align with spirit in that way about everything, not just money, everything, right? And then Melissa and I read a book called Money Magic by Michelle Masters. Now, we've got, just so you know, we're going to be referring to this a lot. We have a little handout for you after this. When you walk out, Viv's got a little handout because we're going to be giving you different tools and resources and stuff, so you're going to have it at the end of the service. So, Money Magic by Michelle Masters. So Michelle Masters works in two big mediums, the first of which is NLP, or Neuro-Linguistic Programming. I'm thinking probably some of you all have heard of Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It works, it uses exercises to change the brain to affect behavior. It's really geeky, nerdy, magical stuff. That's one of the areas that Michelle Masters works in. The other is family constellation work, which is this really super woo-woo, groovy stuff that works with family energy systems to change things. So Michelle Masters took these two different systems and used both of them to help people with their relationships with money. And as she did so, she discovered something really interesting. And while it is still true that consciousness is creative and the way we see money is creative and all that, in working with people with money and when working with the energy of money, she discovered that the pure energy of money, the actual pure energy of money, is infinitely supportive, nurturing, and available. It's the energy of blessings. So we're calling this money's biggest secret. Because you can say, okay, money is what you make of it, but what she's discovering is the energy, and it's not all that stuff, that bad stuff we put on. It's a supportive, nurturing, and available. It's the energy of blessings. Like, whoa. So when we read this and started to let it in, it really changed our experience with money and with our ministry. And so that's what we want to talk about today. Yeah.
So when Z and I met, we were both going into ministerial school, kind of a magical timing kind of thing. So we were in ministerial school together. And, we both knew it was a calling. It was very clear we were where we were supposed to be. But in every class, there's a lot of training to do this. It might look simple. There's a lot of training. There's a lot of classes. I mean, it is a master's program. So we were taking all these classes, and we kept having the same experience over and over and over again, where we would go through the class, and we would leave at the end of the day, and we would look at each other and go, well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Over and over. They're teaching us all about the finances, dealing with the board, dealing with the practitioners, all the legal stuff and all the spiritual stuff, and all this stuff about leading a pulpit ministry like our beloved Reverend Kimberly does. And we just kept saying, not that, not that, not for me. No, no, no. But we had been called. I mean, it was really clear that we were where we were supposed to be. So we just kept going, okay, well, I don't know what it's going to be, but it ain't going to be that, right? Over and over and over. And so one day, I was meeting with the dean, which you do regularly while you're in this training. We actually now call him, teasingly and lovingly, the Oracle, because of this. But his name is actually Reverend Dr. Kim Kaiser. Dr. Kim Kaiser is a Buddhist monk. He's also a Centers for Spiritual Living minister and a PhD psychology teacher. I mean, he's like a pretty amazing guy. But he also is a Buddhist monk. And Buddhist monks don't tend to be very directive. And as a dean, he was great because he was so loving and kind and sweet and supportive and brilliant, but never like shaming, blaming, telling us what to do, nothing like that, right? Just not a directive kind of guy. So I'm in this meeting with Dr. Kim, and he says to me, like, what do you think you two are going to do when you're done? And I'm like, I have no idea. I mean, we just keep taking all these classes and having this experience of like, not this. So we're thinking at this point that we're going to just stick around here. At that point, we were at Centers for Spiritual Living in Santa Rosa, where our house is and our cat is. And we'll just stick around here and be staff ministers, you know, and like maybe be guest musicians now and then, maybe give a workshop or something every now and then. We just like, we have no idea. And he said, oh, well, that's not what I see for you at all. And I was like totally shocked that he would say that, first of all, because that's like way more than he would ever normally give like that. And I said, oh, well, then, what do you see? And he did this thing where he like closed his eyes and his head went back. Now I have to tell you, we have talked to him about this multiple times since then. He has no recollection of this conversation. He does not remember this at all. So I say he was channeling because he does that. So he closed his eyes, he put his head back, and he said, I see you doing some sort of like virtual thing. Like this was pre-COVID, y'all. Like the online thing was not happening like it is now. He said, I see you like, I don't know, on TV or maybe on the internet somehow or something. And I see you doing like a lot of stuff there, like just a lot of different things that you're providing, healing content for people. And then I see you going out to different places now and then where you go and then you're with people doing your thing. But I see this like combination of like somehow a virtual thing and a physical thing like working together. And oh my God, I was so excited. I was just like, that sounds so great. That sounds perfect for me. That's like the next evolution of what my life is calling forth. It's just ideals. And I was so excited. And I came home and I said, baby, Reverend Dr. Kim told us what our ministry is going to be, and it's brilliant. It's so incredible. And I told them all about it, and they said,
No.
They actually said, I will never do that.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't say yes to something until I know I can start yesterday, right? Until I'm like ready to go, till I see a clear path, I know what my next step is, all that, right? And at this point, none of that existed. This whole vision she described, I'm like, I'm nowhere near ready to even begin thinking about that, right? So no. All right, fast forward a few years later. We're about to graduate from ministerial school. Melissa was gone. She was actually doing music at a retreat out of state. So I'm in the house working on projects. You know how sometimes when you're like doing house projects or things, you're just kind of in like a Zen mode and like things come through. So as I'm doing all this work while she's gone, I start to get all these downloads from Spirit. And check it out. It's really cool. Check it out. So I get this download about what we could do for our ministry. So we can do this stuff like online. Like we can put all this stuff like online, right? Like maybe classes and do videos and music and stuff. And then all the people that see us online, we can like go out and see them out in the world too, right? Isn't that cool? Isn't that a great idea that you've never heard before? Yeah. So Melissa comes home and I tell her this idea that I had received, this divine download. And she said, yeah. So it was a little familiar to her. Yeah.
Yeah. So we started doing our online and traveling ministry as soon as we graduated, actually.
Yeah.
But also, I gotta say, we were really working our consciousness and our spiritual practices around money, because this little, design sounds great, but where's the money in that? How is this ever going to sustain us and help us eat? Because I do still want to eat. I love eating.
We like food. We do.
I love eating. Kimberly knows.
Food is good. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were really working our consciousness, and what we did was we did 6 different things. Now, you're getting the cards before you leave, and these are all on there. So we did 6 things. The first and the foremost, of course, is meditation, because what's in your consciousness is what's in your life. So we were working our meditation, and we were specifically working our meditation around receiving the worthiness vibration, knowing the truth of our worthiness to know that we deserve
abundance.
Yes.
And allowing source, the substance of money, to fill us and fill our lives more fully. So meditation.
Yes. And a thing about meditation for me, because we're all about the I-thou relationship, right? Like building a relationship with Spirit. And so I find that it's in meditation, I get downloads from Spirit, things I never would have come up with on my own, right? So meditation, that receptivity to the divine, is actually, I would say, kind of the most important thing you can do for your prosperity consciousness, right? And we forget that. I got to manifest and active and do all these things. It's like, open to Spirit, because you do that, you're aligned with Spirit, everything else comes. So that's why meditation is first in every sense of the word. Number 2 was prayer. One of the awesome things about Centers for Spiritual Living is we teach a unique form of prayer, 5-step treatment. No one else has that, and it's incredible. Melissa and I do a treatment every day, right? It's a huge part of our practice. So what we did in our 5-step treatment, step 3 is the manifestation. Step 3 is when we can realize all the things we want to bring into our life. So we worked it. We worked that, including prosperity, in our prayer. Special focus on prosperity.
Right. Yeah. So we have meditation and prayer, and then we have a gratitude practice. They've all kinds of studies about gratitude practices and happiness and good life and like that. And we actually, in our years together, in the beginning of our years together, we've been together 15 years. And it was really early on in the first year where we started developing this personalized, unique practice that we have that is a gratitude-based practice. And actually, it's called the Oh My God practice because, oh my God, is part of the practice, and we have a book about it actually in the next room at our table. But for this portion of our gratitude practice, what we're doing is we're thanking Spirit in advance for the financial abundance. So we're being grateful for all the abundance we already have, and we're looking for it. And what's really cool about gratitude and looking for it is you start seeing it everywhere. You start seeing all this great stuff about your life. How comfortable are those chairs? I think they're very comfortable. Like that. Like, do you think about that? Not necessarily, but if you're doing a gratitude practice, you might. So when you know that you're going to be doing this practice with someone, ideally, or not, you start to be looking throughout your day for things to be grateful for. And it is amazing because you will have a day filled of things to be grateful for. So third step for us, for third practice, is a gratitude practice.
The fourth is study. So there are so many cool, groovy prosperity books out there, and those are also on the card. I still am always reading one. I'm always trying to open my mind to new ways, new techniques, and just new visions of prosperity, because every writer has their own imprint. We have our little, this is a daily reader that we did, Everyday Joy, and it's got cartoons and a daily affirmation, and this is these are my little cartoons. So here's one on money.
Yeah, Z draws the cartoons. I just want to point out.
Yeah, there are
They're
cartoons
Z's
in the
cartoons.
book. Yeah, okay, that came from me. Money is my friend. Money and I do wonderful things in the world. Sure, there are people who make up yucky stories about money, but I don't have to do that. I know that money is spiritual substance, as is everything in the world. Knowing this, I see money with the eyes of love. And I feel love back. We have a good thing, money and I. We like hanging out together and bringing joy everywhere we go. Money and I make a great team. What fun we have. So I find, especially when I start getting contracted and getting into that old stuff, that it's great to like bring in new ideas, right? So constantly doing that. So that's number 4, is study.
And number 5 of our practices that we were like, kind of fervently doing because we were terrified. This is the beginning of our ministry, is tithing. So tithing, you all heard about tithing. Anybody here not heard about tithing before? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay, so I mean, you should hear about it here. So in this case, for us, we're time, talent, and treasure. So all 3. We donate our time and our talent and our treasure where we are spiritually fed. And specifically for us, a lot of that is creating free content that goes online. So we do 2 brand new videos every month, and we have done that for 10 years. So there's hundreds of videos on our website or on our YouTube that are just free. Meditations, affirmations, music, all kinds of beautiful videos, if I do say so myself, because I create them. And our treasure. So we tithe, right, to wherever we are spiritually fed. So number 5, tithing.
And last but not least, number 6, affirmation. So this master money affirmation was given to me years ago that I love and still use every day. A lot of money is flowing to me now. I deserve it, and I use it for my good and the good of others. I love that because it includes my deservingness, but also my sharing and circulating. Now, it's always good for those of us who hear an affirmation and say, I don't think so. You can always back it up and say, I am willing to believe that, right? So that was number 6. So we're doing all these things to really amp up our prosperity consciousness when we're first starting our ministry. Meditation, prayer, gratitude, study, tithing, affirmations. All right. Now, if you're someone who wants to bring more abundance in your life, abundance in any form, really, not just money, that's what we're focusing on today, I would suggest pick one of those things. Meditation. Or just, one, but pick one. If you're doing one of those 6, add another. If you're doing all 6 already, you can amp up your prosperity, your abundance consciousness in any one or all of them. Yeah.
So we are doing all 6 things, right? And gradually, Oh My God Life, our little baby ministry, started having financial income. Things just started shifting. We had people call us and find us. We had no idea where they heard of us. And it became financially sustainable, which it still is 10 years later. So we were traveling and doing all this online stuff, just like the Oracle, both Oracles.
Thank you very much. She's never called me the Oracle before.
So the problem with this was we were traveling all the time, and we were staying with people, and we're introverts. So we maybe don't look like introverts. We maybe don't feel like introverts. If you hang out with us, you won't think we're introverts. But what happens with introverts is they can do sometimes external, outgoing kind of activities, but they need to replenish with real downtime, like downtime, right? So here we are, we're traveling and we're driving places and we're, that's enough, right? That's tiring, right? And then we go and we do this and then we're kind of exhausted, but we go stay with someone who wants to chat. And you're staying at their house, you got to chat. You can't be like, thank you, we're going to go sleep now. So anyway, it was not working. It was really, really tiring and exhausting. While this is happening, I start getting sort of obsessed, completely in my mind, unconsciously related. This was not connected. I wasn't thinking we would ever have this. I just sort of found myself obsessed with tiny houses and van conversions. I just would so we take one day off a week where we don't talk to each other, like we take space. Because everything we do is together, so we take a day apart. And I was just watching these videos of all these people doing these fabulous transformations of old buses and vans and van conversions. Have anybody seen some of those videos? Yeah. For me, they became addictive. I would spend hours watching these videos. Z actually had a name.
I had a name for it. I called it her van porn. Because she just would just go into it and couldn't be lured out. Yeah,
so Z would say, did you go down the van porn rabbit hole?
Yeah. And the answer was always yes. Yeah.
And in the process of all this, hours, I don't even know, hundreds of hours maybe, watching all these different videos of all these different vehicles, it really was a thing for me. I just find them fascinating. I found the perfect van for us. It was like someone else made it and you buy it, right? Because I'm not gonna do the transformation myself.
No.
So I found this van, and I actually, it's really a luxury vehicle. I never ever thought this would be something we would have, but I did show it to Z because I just said, "Look at this gorgeous thing. It's a Sprinter chassis, and it's got an island bed so you can get out of the bed without crawling over the other person, and It's got everything in it, but it's small. Anyway, I was just salivating over this one van. And I showed it to Zeke.
So she shows it to me, and I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking in my mind, we could never afford this. Like, what? Like, no. But I didn't say it out loud, right? I didn't commit that to speech because the pure energy of money is supportive, nurturing, and available, right? So yeah, so I'm like, okay, the thoughts in my head, I'm going to let stay there. I'm not going to like commit that to speech, right? I'm very conscious of that. Okay. So meanwhile, we're still touring, we're still traveling, online and traveling, and at one point we came home from one tour and we got sick, like really sick. And we don't normally get sick, but we got really sick, like 2 weeks in bed, both of us flat out, right? And at this point, we both kind of started to get scared because it's like, well, wait, Spirit gave us this vision and we're doing the vision, but it's not working, you know? And I'm talking to Spirit saying like, what were you thinking, infinite, all-knowing, omnipotent, omniscient Spirit, sending these two highly sensitive introverts out into the world? Like, I think you made a mistake, like no offense or anything. I know you're like all-knowing, but I think you maybe kind of sort of got this wrong. And I'm joking now, but at the time we were pretty freaked out because it felt like we were being backed into a corner. We had a vision. We can't do the vision. Like what? What are we supposed to do?
And like some people do when they get scared, I was mad. I was getting angry at God. I was really getting angry at Spirit. And so the first day out, when you know that first day back to life after you've been sick for a couple weeks, I was doing an errand, and I was leaving a voice message for a dear friend of mine who is a minister. And I was ranting. I was just saying, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how this is going to change, but I'm telling you right now, from your ears to God's ears, I am not doing this. And this was this vision given to us by the divine. So there's got to be some solution, but I don't see it. And I'm pissed off, and I'm not doing this anymore. This is not working. There has to be something.
Yeah, so it's not on the card, but step 7 is really ranting. And we're really good at that part. So meanwhile, while Melissa's being fully committed to step 7 there on the road, I'm home, and it's also the first day I'm feeling better, and I get on the computer, and I start checking things out, and I was inspired to start looking at trailers, right? Something we could pull with our SUV. And I actually found one. I found this lightweight trailer that seemed like, what if we do something about this, right? Maybe this could fit with what we're doing, right, in a way that could work for us. So Melissa comes home. I showed it to her.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was really pretty. And I thought that could work. And then I'm like, but, money.
Yeah.
And so we look at the price tag, and I'm like, oh, that's exactly the amount of money I just inherited from my mother. Not even connecting, because that money was just hiding at Vanguard. And then immediately, it's all within a second, but I thought, my mother had just passed. She loved our ministry and us doing it so much. And I said, my mom wants to buy us this trailer for us to be able to take care of ourselves and do our vision.
Yeah, so that was the plan for about a second. And we're like kind of moving forward with it. It was a company in Canada that had these vans. We actually moved forward and ordered it and all that. And then several people in our life whose opinions we really respect had concerns about the trailer because we'd never done this before. Having a trailer is a special kind of situation. You have to be able to do all that and deal with it and haul the trailer and all that. And we'd never done it before. And we're going all over, including going through cities and all that kind of stuff. And as people, sometimes someone says something and it's like Spirit's talking through them. You're like, oh, I'm supposed to be hearing this. So we're hearing this. And but then now we're back to ranting again, really, because now it's like, well, what? Like, we had this idea that was going to work and build it through, and what we realized is that really what we needed was some sort of all-in-one vehicle, like something that we could drive but had everything we need. But that, again, we're back to the money issue. So, yeah.
Yeah, those cost a lot more money.
Yeah.
So we were back to being scared, back to ranting.
Back to ranting.
And right then, just so weird and cool. Right then we get a phone call from a big donor, because we had donors already by then, right?
Yep.
We get this call from a big donor who says, we want to give you a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, they basically said, we want to give you a 6-figure donation. Now, I know what 6 figures are, like normally, but when someone was saying that to me as a gift to us, to the ministry, I like literally had to go, wait, what's 6 figures again? And I'll tell you what 6 figures is. 6 figures was enough for us to start then going and looking at all-in-one vehicles, right? Right when we needed it. And what I say is, so we had this thing where I love Venn diagrams, as some other people do too. So we needed these 2 different things. We needed something that was small enough for us to deal with, right? To take into a gas station, drive it, park it, back it up, right? It has to be small enough. But also, we have a whole lot of stuff that we need to bring with us, right? You'll see our table after. We got a lot of things, a lot of gear, musical gear, merch, all that. So we had to find something that was small enough for us to maneuver, but also had enough storage, right? So I'm a nerd, I love research. I do all this research online, and what I discover, the little Venn diagram, there's one overlap, one van that has both. That's going to be small enough, maneuverable enough, and have enough storage. Just the one.
That happened to be the one that I had found before and showed them. The one that I said, if I was ever going to do that kind of life of, driving one of those things, that is the one.
Not only the exact one, this manufacturer had 7 different floor plans. It was the exact floor plan, because that had the storage. And that was the price of that van was exactly the amount that we got from the big donor. Like, are you kidding me? No, we're not kidding you.
So we got PJ. Our van is named PJ Freedom. P and J are peace and joy. And I'll tell you what, that van, she brings us peace and joy and freedom. And because of that van, ever since then, we have been touring.
Yeah.
Now we're like the troubadour ministers. People like, I know you. You're the traveling ones, right? And PJ allows us to be the introverts, but take care of us and do the vision that we were given by Spirit to do, oh my God, life the way Spirit said, first through Kim Kaiser,
right,
and then through Z's brain.
So our experience of having this van, because we still just all the time are like, what? Like, this is so incredible.
Oh, it's out back, by the way. If you want to see
Those of you who want a little tour after. And when I was getting, we have everything in our van. Like, we name everything. Like, our fridge is named Raquel, and we name everything. So as I'm walking around PJ this morning, I said, we're going to talk about you today. So what our experience is we stretched by doing those 6 principles to receive in a bigger way. But now our experience is because we open to receive in a bigger way, we can give in a bigger way. Right? It's this whole blicious cycle of never-ending good, right? That we let in more, but now we can give back more. Now, I'm not saying that by doing the 6 prosperity principles that we talked about that you're going to get a 6-figure van donation. I don't know, maybe. But I am saying that by working those principles, by aligning with Spirit in that way around abundance, you will have more prosperity because the pure energy of money is. It is supportive, nurturing, and available. It is the energy of blessings. A lot of money is flowing to you now. A lot of love is flowing to you now. You deserve it. And you can use it. You can circulate it for your good and the good of others.
Please close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathing in and releasing that breath. And as you continue to breathe deep, full breaths, become aware of how you are being given exactly what you need with every inhale and every exhale. Just before your exhale, what you most need is oxygen. before your inhale, and it is given. And as you are filled up with breath, what you need most is to release the carbon dioxide, and it is done. Just breathing. Releasing carbon dioxide that the plants take and turn into oxygen. You are receiving the blessings and gifting them back to the universe with every breath. As you're breathing, your heart is also pumping. With each beat of your heart, your organs and muscles are being given the oxygen they need. With every beat of your heart, every inhale, every exhale, the universe is supporting you with blessings. And you are giving back blessings to the universe. You are always being supported by life itself. In your breath, in the beating of your heart, life is always blessing and supporting you. Now allow this awareness of life supporting you to include money. Money is simply one of the many ways life loves you. Breathe this in. A lot of money is flowing to you now. Just like oxygen, it is always flowing to you. Money is supportive, nurturing, and available always. And you deserve it. If there is any part of you that questions your deservingness, invite your higher self to release it into the nothingness from which it came. For any idea that you are not worthy is an illusion. You are made of the divine. You are star stuff. You are a miracle. So of course you are worthy and deserving of all good, including money. And you use this money for your good and the good of others. Just like your exhale, which nourishes life, so your circulation and generosity bless and uplifts others. You are the energy of blessings. You are the energy of blessings. Receiving blessings, giving blessings, receiving blessings, giving blessings. Repeat after me. A lot of money is flowing to me now.
A lot of money is flowing to me now.
I deserve it.
I deserve it.
And I use it for my good and the good of others.
And I use it for my good and the good of others. Let us pray. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale with a sigh.
I am filled to overflowing with gratitude for always having more than I need. Peace overtakes me in all I do. I allow myself to fully succeed. I know I deserve to be happy and free. I love myself more every day. This feeling I have for the gifts I am given is key to me, for I am filled to overflowing with gratitude for always having more than I need. More than I need.
There is only one life, one source, one infinite power, divine grace, divine love, divine abundance. And this one, this power, manifests in and through all things, including me, including each one of us here today, all of us online, everyone on the planet, the universe, and beyond. We are made of star stuff. We are made of infinite, divine, abundant blessings. And so I accept for each one of us right here, right now, an opening to the truth of our magnificence and the truth of our worthiness of receiving Spirit's gifts and abundance. Knowing that as we circulate and share, our lives are lifted up, the lives of those we love are lifted up, the lives of everyone on the planet are lifted up with love, with joy, with sustenance, with abundance. With love. And so I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that as we open to this love, to this abundance, to this joy, that it is amplified abundantly. And so I just give thanks for this shift in each and every one of us here today. Knowing that Spirit is doing its magic work through each and every one of us. And so I just let this be, knowing it is done, knowing that I say yes, Spirit says yes, everybody says yes, and so we say, and so it is. Amen.
I know I deserve to be happy and free. I love myself more every day. This feeling I have for the gifts I am given is key to me, for I am filled to overflowing with gratitude for always having more than I need, more than I need.
One more song.
We're going to anchor that now
Yes,
a little bit.
a little bit.
I was just a child when Spirit came to me. Said, girl, you have things you are meant to do, so lean on me. There have been times when I thought I wouldn't make it through. That's when Spirit would turn my head the other way and have me sing to you that if I believe, I can. I know that if I can see it, God has a plan. And I will get to the end of my life and be proud of the race I ran. 'Cause if I believe, I can. Following my dreams, I often felt alone. But each time I was wandering, thinking I was lost,
I would be shown. Now I stand here in Medford. I know I am right where I'm supposed to be. And I will hold to the truth God has given me. Now that I see that if I believe, I can. I know that if I can see it, God has a plan. And I will get to the end of my life and be proud of the race I ran. 'Cause if I believe, I can.
There was a time when I couldn't go on and I tripped and fell. Oh, I was down, full of pain, misunderstanding, closing in, nowhere to go but where I landed. Wait, that's when I heard a voice in me. It filled me up. It said, believe. Believe in yourself. What you're here to do. You got no more excuses. When you follow what's true for you, I was raised up. I was made new. Now I'm standing here right in front of you to speak, to give you the word that was given to me. Because nothing can stop you when you believe.
Others may say that I am wrong. Ha! What can they do when I know that if I...
There was a time when I couldn't go on and I tripped and fell. Oh, I was down, full of pain, misunderstanding, closing in, nowhere to go but where I landed. Wait, that's when I heard a voice in me. It filled me up. It said, believe. Believe in yourself. What you're here to do, you got no more excuses. When you follow what's true for you, I was raised up. I was made new. Now I'm standing here right in front of you to speak, to give you the word that was given to me. Because nothing can stop you if you believe. Yeah, I was raised up. I was made new. Now I'm standing here right in front of you to speak, to give you the word that was given to me. Because nothing can stop you if you believe. Yeah, to give you the word that was given to me. Because nothing can stop you. If you
Yes, I can.
believe. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Melissa and Z and Oh My God Ministries. Woo! So glad for those oracles, for those 6 practices. Wow. Huh? Woo! So time now for a practice that you two mentioned, tithing and offerings. I have a real new thing, and I don't know if the ushers had these yet, but Shannon Schnibbe, our board member, has developed these plastic Benjamins, because so many of our people, including myself, tithe online. So we don't put something physical in the basket on Sunday, but now we can. So when you come in, if you're an online tither, a regular giver that has, pledged online, you pick up one of these, and when the basket goes by, you don't get to just bless it. You can put in your plastic Benjamin that signifies, I'm giving, right? Isn't that cool? So thank you, Shannon, and thank you, ushers. Next time we'll make sure you get one when you come in, and then we'll keep recycling them. So let's say our giving affirmation, and a big thank you to all of those who continue to support us. We are so blessed. We are so blessed in this community and abundant. So as Virginia and Renee come forward, thank you. Ushers, let's say our giving affirmation together. You ready? Graciously I give from a place of love. knowing that as I give, so do I richly receive.
So this is a debut. We have never done this song before. Z just wrote it with their brother, George, from Los Angeles. He's a hotshot musician. And me. I contributed a little bit, but it's really Z's song. So I'm going to read it because I can't remember. Oh, yeah. So easy. I am grateful for your gifts. Thank you, God. I am grateful for your gifts. Thank you, God. Sing that with me. I am grateful for your gifts. Thank you, God. I am grateful for your gifts. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
And our gifts include you too. Thank you. Yeah. We'll get them back, and it won't be 5 years, right? Yeah. So, a few announcements before we break for fellowship and food. If you haven't been here in a few weeks, you'll notice that we don't have pews in here anymore. They all went to new homes, and people were grateful to have them, including a school that made a chapel, and 6 of them went to the school. We actually sold them, and we're in the process of buying 20 more chairs because we have 60 seats, and we wanted to replace the 80 we had. So first of all, thank you to people who have already purchased 12 of the 20 chairs. We're so grateful, and with their permission, I'm going to list them in the newsletter this week. And we still have 8 more chairs available to be purchased. If that should call to you, for $50, you can either write a check and write chair on it or donate online. That would be awesome. I feel blessed that it's pretty and more contemporary and comfortable, and the gorgeous pews are being used elsewhere. So isn't that cool? Let's see, men's group meets tomorrow at 11 a.m. here. Travel Club has an event happening Saturday. The group is hiking Upper Table Rock Trail. I believe they're meeting at 9 at the Best Buy parking lot. There's a shopping fundraiser, for those of you who've done this before, at Jan Bertagia's shop in Grants Pass. So ladies, it is so fun. She has the coolest stuff. It's called Shoe Fly Shoe. She's moved in with a new owner of a shop. We get a 10% discount, and she also donates 10% of anything we purchase back to the center. Cool. So it's fun, and it benefits everybody. And I know there's stuff in the works for holiday stuff. We're going to be telling you about that soon. We've got a lot of things in the works. I think that's it. There is a prayer box at the back of the auditorium, and there's a sign-up sheet for our newsletter back there. And I think that's it. So what? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't say the date. Thank you. It's Friday, November 1st, and we're going to meet up there at 4 p.m. And you can see me for details. I'm going to go.
And
I
she's
love
saying
that.
the cards, too, so.
We have cards for everybody.
So just
thank you.
make sure to pick up
Make
your
sure
cards.
you get one of your
with all
cards.
all the
Okay,
stuff.
so ushers have them at the, thank you, Virginia.
Yeah.
Ushers have them in the back of the auditorium.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, did I forget anything else?
Yeah, we wanted to tell people about our table.
Oh, yeah, we just wanted
Yes.
to do a little shout out. So
Please.
we have in there, we call it our Oh My God Life mini mall. And it helps support the work that we do in the world. And we have all kinds of goodies there. We got books and t-shirts and online classes and magnets and music, of course. So all kinds of fun things. And it supports our work in the world.
It does. And those classes are self-paced, and they're good for CEUs if you're a practitioner and you need them. Anyway, and we have a mailing list, which is free, of course. And if you sign up for our mailing list, you get 2 free videos every month, and then we each have a blog. So you get something every week. And if you give us your birthday Every year, this is our favorite thing.
This is
that
our
we do.
favorite thing, yeah.
Every year we write and record a new song that's a birthday blessing song, and we make a video of that song, with that song, and we send it to our friends on our mailing list on the morning of their birthday, like 12:02 a.m. Every now and then you will hear from somebody.
The night owls get it, immediately, yeah.
But so if you enjoyed us, please take us home by signing up on our mailing list, and if you didn't enjoy us, don't tell us.
We also have free affirmation cards. We have an affirmation card that says, "I am incredible, powerful, miracle, divine." So you can those are free.
Beautiful.
I also just want to say thank you again for
Yes.
having us back. This Rogue Valley was one of the first centers we went to when we were starting
Wow.
our ministry. So our ministry is 10, we're this many, we're 10 years old. And this was one of the first places that we came. Reverend Linda Rapond told Reverend Kimberly about us.
Yeah.
Reverend Linda Rapond was our sponsor.
Yeah.
So it's really sweet for us to be back here because this was really one of our starter places, and it's a real gift to
And
come
still
back.
one of our favorites.
And
Well,
we just
we're
always
honored.
feel the love here. We're really grateful. Yeah.
We're so glad.
Plus, we get to go shopping with you. Before oh, sorry.
We did.
So
All
I think
right.
we have one more closing song, unless you have anything
Yes,
else.
we do. But I'm
Okay.
going to invite practitioners and ministers to please
Okay.
join us up front. Don't forget, we don't want you to leave here with a heavy heart. If there's somebody in your life or yourself that could use prayer, please see one of these delightful souls. And let's do our closing affirmation and then turn it over to them for our closing song. So, say after me if you would. I give thanks for this thing called life.
I give thanks for this thing called life.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my affairs.
Life is in my affairs.
What's the other part? I'm really off today, right? Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
I accept it.
I accept it.
I bless it.
I bless it.
I share it.
I share it.
Just the way it appears,
Just the way that it appears.
and just the way it appears not.
And just the way that it appears not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
Take it away.
All right.
All right. Every time I go like this, you say yes.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
There we go. And then you're going to sing it too. It's going to be really easy. And here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. I say yes to the greatest good you have for me. Yes to this good, now let it bless me. All of the good that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. Sing that. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes. Yes. Yes, yes. I say yes to the greatest joy you have for me. Yes to this joy, and I let it bless me. All of that joy that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes.
Repeat after me. So much good.
So much good.
Right on time.
Right on time.
I can take it.
I can take it.
'Cause it's mine.
'Cause it's mine.
Spirit's gonna give it.
Spirit's gonna give it.
And I'm gonna get it.
And I'm gonna get it.
'Cause I align with the divine. Yes, I align with the divine.
Yeah, all of the good that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. Help me out. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
I say yes. I say yes.
Yes, yes.